Hey guys, I am finally caught up. Sort of. Well, mostly. Yeah, okay. I'm finished. I'm caught up with the knitting that I had to do. But my Canon printer, I discovered last night, will not print one stinking piece if the collar ink is out. So both ink cartridges have to have ink in them or the Canon will not print. First time I've ever had that. My Lexmark, it didn't care. As long as there was a cartridge in it, it was happy. It would print anything. My Canon won't do that, which is a big pain in the butt. Because I've got an order that could have gone out early, could have gone out in the mail this morning. It's not going out until late afternoon because I've got to get to Walmart, get the ink, and then be done with it. So anyway, then I can print out the shipping label and I can pick out the packing slip and all that stuff. So that's really frustrating. But anyways, on with the big news. Hello to S. Davis Book 1 and welcome to my guest book. And thanks so much for subscribing to my YouTube page. That really means a lot and I thank you so much for it. Let's see, what else? Oh, so what I wanted to talk briefly about today is stats. And that's because I got an email today about stats. And I thought, oh yeah, stats is on my board. I was supposed to be talking about stats, I think, Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember. Anyway, talking about stats then. What about them? Okay, let me ask this. How much time do you spend being wrapped up in your stats? How many Pinterest followers you got, Instagram followers you have, YouTube, Facebook, Etsy? How much do stats really take over your life when it comes to your business? Second, when you're looking at your stats, do you find it encouraging or do you find it depressing? Okay, one, if you find it depressing, never look at your stats. Just don't do it. It's pointless. Why ruin your day by looking at your stats? I very seldom look at my stats. In fact, I hadn't been following my YouTube stats at all until I decided after seeing Rob Connolly, Rob, can't remember his last name now. I may have gotten that wrong. I'm sorry. Was using a guest book to record people who donate to him to help him with this narrowboat and stuff. And mine is simply, if you subscribe to me, you go in my guest book. And I love it because I love having names of people and not a crazy number. I don't care about the number. I care about seeing people's names and seeing the people. But I have to go in every day and check to see what my latest is. And then if anyone's subscribed, because I want to put them in my book. So my YouTube following on the stats isn't about the stats. It's about you guys and having your names and being able to sit through this and look through it each week and just see the people who have found something in my videos worth listening to. So, thank you so much for that. A downside of being too obsessed with your stats is it takes away your creativity. And no one wants to do that. It's like, as Jack Conte, the founder and CEO of Patreon, would say, it's like a monster. It eats up your time. It eats up your creative spirit because, first of all, it may depress you. Oh my gosh, it's been this long and I still don't have very many likes on things on my Etsy page and I still haven't made any sales, which is terribly depressing. But like I've mentioned in other videos, we don't know what's going to sell when we put it up. Ponytail hats. I have no idea what motivates people to buy a ponytail hat or what kind of ponytail hat they're going to like. Hello, ponytail hat, still sitting here. It hasn't sold yet, and yet it's stinking freaking awesome because you can adjust the thickness of the ponytail hole. So you can undo this, put your hair up through it, and you can pull it tighter to block out some of that draft that may find its way in. And, There she is. Thank you, Mitzi, for modeling. I've sold 3 hats. The ones I have sold are the Tea Cozy hat. But if I put the Tea Cozy hat up on Instagram, is it going to sell? No, not yet. So, you just don't know. The ponytail hats, why people buy certain ones and not other ones, no clue. But I'm not worried about it because I'm moving on and making other things. And now that I'm caught back up, I'm free to be creative and I'm free to start putting new stuff back up in my shop and to sit around and design, which I love doing. And hopefully this next week I'll be able to get my great niece's glow-in-the-dark bead hat up that I designed and made for. But and I've got these I still want to work through and put patterns together for. And they look like the ones that you've seen recently, I guess. But I've tweaked the crap out of them to make them my own. But anyway, with the stats, guys, if you find it discourages you and that you're getting really too caught up with it and it's bringing you down, ignore your stats and just keep working, as Jack Cunty says, making great stuff. Put it up and let the funnel decide what the heck is going to sell and what isn't. And that's really all you can do. You can just advertise and that's it. But anyways, have fun. Keep making cool stuff. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.